repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump.
For U.S. President Donald Trump, 2025 kicked off with a comeback season.
Congratulations, Mr. Trump.
Winning the presidential elections for a second time.
Nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America.
The victory reverberated across the world, and for many Nigerians, it was a welcome development.
Donald Trump has that very charisma to talk people into agreeing with what is right.
Trump is the best thing that can happen to the whole world.
But as Trump emerged a winner, a number of U.S. government agencies took a hit, with USAID losing out.
The USAID is really corrupt. I'll tell you, it's corrupt. It's incompetent, and it's really corrupt.
But staying with Trump and his administration, it does say that it will lock U.S. Agency for International Development, otherwise known as USAID, workers out of their headquarters in downtown Washington, D.C. for a second day as it moves to shutter the agency, triggering demonstrations outside the building. Now, 2 Democratic senators have vowed to block confirmations of State Department nominees in protest. Now, Monday's lockout added to the chaos that has consumed the agency, which distributes billions of dollars of humanitarian aid around the world. Since Trump ordered a freeze on most U.S. foreign aid hours after taking office on January 20th. Now, U.S. aid has been targeted for closure by billionaire Elon Musk, who has been tasked by the president with downsizing the federal government. Musk does say that he feels there is too much waste in U.S. aid's $42 million budget, and critics say that these actions should be handled by elected members of Congress, one of whom had this to say.
Elon Musk, you didn't create U.S. aid. The United States Congress did for the American people. And just like Elon Musk did not create U.S. aid, he doesn't have the power to destroy it. And who's going to stop him? We are. We're going to stop him.
United States Agency for International Development's withdrawal of funding for HIV and AIDS interventions in Bauchi is starting to show its impact, and it's not looking good at all. The loss of support has left treatment centers facing shortages, clinical care taking a hit, and essential services being scaled back.
The impact felt in Nigeria with sharp cuts to local NGOs, healthcare, and nutrition programs, among others. That loss exacerbating another loser from 2025, the country's struggling infrastructure.
From dilapidated schools and hospitals to abandoned roads and flood-prone communities, Udu residents say the area has been sidelined in urban renewal plans, beautification efforts, and basic development.
Nothing has been done because the number of vehicles plying that road every day are many. The number is huge. People using that road are many. So the road needs dualization. Yes. We are giving the governor a call and appeal to come to our aid.
We want to be a failure. We do want to continue winning. Yes. Sheriff, Governor Sheriff, they call your road master. We do not see the master. Yes. You have come again. We want the master to master in Udu. Yes. Not be so. Yes. Not be so. Yes. I remember very well your guy promised to fix all Udu roads. Yes. But today we did not see anything.
Nigeria's Delta State commuters and residents are raising the alarm over the worsening condition of key federal roads. From Warri to Uheli, the poor state of infrastructure is disrupting lives and damaging the local economy. Our correspondent Jemima Boloko reports.
In Warri South, Uwe, Saple, and Ugeli North, federal roads that once supported regional movement and trade are now in critical state of collapse.
Let's now turn our focus to Delta State, to Ethiopia East local government to be exact. Because a resident there, Aki Efe Vincent, is now alleging that the local government chairman, Augustine Ogedegbe, is threatening his life after he posted videos calling out the bad roads in his community.
The incumbent local government chairman is the most buoyant local government chairman we have ever produced.
On May 29, intense rainfall caused the Niger River to overflow, submerging vast areas of Mokwa. The disaster has claimed over 200 lives, left more than 1,000 people missing, and displaced thousands of residents.
The entire world is facing an existential challenge in terms of climate change. And it's not only in Nigeria. We have had flash floods, even worse than what happened in Lagos, in Central Europe, in Japan, in other parts of the world. This year, in fact, Spain, a section of Spain was almost submerged in water. So we share that tragedy with other parts of the world. But whereas, you may say, other countries are making concerted efforts, even in spite of the hypocrisy of the international community with regard to climate action, what are we doing here in Nigeria beyond the rhetoric?
Roads, hospitals, homes, and schools all lost out this year. But people like Samuel Badekale beat the odds, reminding the public that it's those same schools and infrastructure that are the building blocks for the next generation.
We'll often hear people talk about the power of education, but it's a different thing when you can see it in people like Samuel Badekale. He's a University of Lagos graduate who's just been selected for a master's scholarship to study biomembranes in France, Italy, and Germany. He then tells every student to trust God, hold their education, and remember, education is still one of the most powerful keys to move you from your local community to the global stage. Congratulations. What a beautiful story. Absolutely. From Mushin to the world.
Make sure you come back, and because that course is really, really important for a country like Nigeria.
Young people propelling the country forward at home and abroad.
Wow. Dear God, thank you so much for...
The musician Thames making history, winning her second Grammy and becoming the first Nigerian artist to do so.
My heart is beating so fast. I'm so sorry. I do work out. But it's not coming, it's not showing up right now. Wow. Dear God, thank you so much for putting me on this stage and bringing me this team. And tomorrow is my mom's birthday, and this is her first Grammys. And I just want to thank you, Mom, because she's really done a lot for me and my brother. And oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Mom. Thank you so much. To God be the glory, because honestly, He's changed my life so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, God.
Yeah, baby, lie down, no. Finish work for me, oh. Yeah. Joy is coming, joy is coming.
If you hate, it no be my fault. But I wait for your no, yo, I'm dripping. Below water, Fiji, Balenciaga, Ricky. Yours no one leave me.
As Afrobeats took the world by storm.
Hey Popcast, John and Joe, this is Zara Mamdani, and my pick for Song of the Summer is Funds by Davido. I picked this song because New Yorkers need funds, especially in the most expensive city in the United States of America, because every time you hear OVO Baddest at the beginning of the song, you know it's going to be a banger, and because it features two great artists, Davido, whose song it is, and the sample of Brenda Fassi's Bully and Vela. Let me know what you think.
Here's my top line takeaways. Number one, Mr. Mamdani can have either of these shares, potentially better at our jobs than we are. A great pick, a really interesting song, a lot of layers to it.
And Nigerian culture went global.
My Father's Shadow, the debut feature from Akinola Davis Jr., has been officially selected to compete at the 78th edition of the prestigious Festival de Cannes in Uncertain Regard section, which champions bold, visionary, and original voices in international cinema. Akinola's first feature film, My Father's Shadow, also makes history as Nigeria's first official selection at Cannes. A semi-autobiographical tale set over the course of a single day in the Nigerian capital, Lagos, during the 1993 Nigerian election crisis. The story follows a father estranged from his 2 young sons as they travel through the massive city while political unrest threatens their journey home.
We say Nigeria, we are the giants of Africa, and jollof rice is a discourse that has been happening, within so many African countries.
If you want to let Jack come alone, no they find anybody that money I want. No they hear waiting people they talk. What you get, I shall let you love. This is life when I want no get another one. I go take and do waiting I love, waiting you love.
Lagos, its hub, also winning as the country and continent's cultural nexus.
I have the pleasure and the privilege to welcome you all, our guests, our friends, and well-wishers of Lagos State, to this historic occasion of the commissioning and restored, revamped National Theatre Igomu Lagos, now renamed the Wole Soyinka Center for Arts and Culture. On behalf of the government and people of Lagos State, I extend our best and sincere wishes to our warmest welcome to you all. We gathered not only to witness the commissioning of a renovated edifice, but to celebrate the rebirth of a national icon, the National Arts Theatre, now rightfully named as the Wole Soyinka Center for Culture and Creative Arts. This landmark is more than concrete and steel. It is the heartbeat of our nation's creative soul. It stands as a reminder that culture is not an accessory to development. It is the foundation upon which identity, unity, progress are built. A new Lagos is emerging before our eyes, a true modern megacity of Africa.
In sports, the female teams kept the winning streak going, while the men's team and Nigeria's Football Federation lost out their chances at the next World Cup. And just when the country felt like it was losing the fight against insecurity, the retired General Christopher Musa came back, bringing hope with him for a better and safer 2026.
My immediate priority is to make sure that defense takes its place fully in the country. The synergy between the armed forces, and other security agencies, and all Nigerians being carried along, as we have always said, that security is everybody's responsibility. It is that synergy that we need to build in and work on it, and that's what we're going to. And I can assure you, within the shortest possible time, Nigerians will see results. I want to use this medium to appreciate all Nigerians. Nigerians have shown me love, and I will guarantee them that I am going to work whatever it takes to ensure that Nigeria is secured, working together.
Anyeze Osakwe, Arise News, Lagos.